Welcome, Libra, to your mid-month reading for August. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. As you guys can see in the description area, I have put a link down for my donations and my store. So you guys might want to check those out if you're interested. And thank you all for being here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Libra. I've got the Two of Swords coming up for you, Libra, in reverse. Okay, let's clarify why the Two of Swords is here in reverse. Using the Oracle card to figure this out, this card is not only going to clarify on the Two of Swords in reverse, but also the overall reading. So let's figure out what's going on here. So why is the Two of Swords in reverse, and what is the meaning of the overall reading? Stand your ground. Okay, taking on a challenge, standing your ground. Could be trying to defend something. Feels like your guard is up. Feel like you're guarded, especially with the Two of Swords over here. Really feel like you're standing your ground, guarding what you believe, guarding something, guarding your heart. Let's go ahead and go straight into the present, the near past, and the near future. See what the situation is for you, Libra. In the present, we have Power coming in. Nice, beautiful Leo card right there. Could be dealing with a Leo, standing your ground against a Leo. Or fertility, or could be a Taurus or a Libra as well that you are guarding against. I do feel like the fertility is your prosperity, is what you love, with your heart chakra open over here. So I do believe that this card is actually representing yourself. In your past, we have harmony, and in the near future we have positive movement forward and emotional loss. Okay, getting right into this. So we're going to go straight to the harmony to figure out how you got into this Two of Swords. This near past could be a week ago, a month ago, a couple months ago. I don't feel like it's really too far away. I actually feel like with this one it's kind of just within the near present past, which is pretty much maybe last week or maybe 3 weeks ago, not more than a month for a lot of you. Okay, so let's get right into this and see what is going on with this harmony. Feeling harmonious, wanting harmony. Clarify on the harmony for the near past, please. Four of Swords, ignoring, excuse me, ignoring the harmony. Were you ignoring the harmony, or was your, yeah, it looks like it was you. You're ignoring the harmony, or you were being ignored, but you're staying calm. You're keeping your own harmony within yourself. Coming up as the Queen of Swords is a very calm, collected person. Maybe you know somebody within a relationship is ignoring you and you're just keeping your cool about it, right? Either that or you are ignoring them and still keeping your cool about it. Like, I'm not going to talk to you. Yeah. But however it is, it's not affecting you. So it doesn't matter whether or not they're ignoring you or you're ignoring them. It's not affecting you at all. You're just totally chill about it. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, not giving to this harmony. Could be dealing, there's that Leo again. A lot of you, some of you are dealing with a Leo. Definitely. However it is, you're not dealing with this. There could be gossip going around from this person. This does not have to be with the Harmony card, it does not have to be a lover. It could be a friend, a family member, anything like that. Okay, so however it is, maybe they're gossiping about you, you're ignoring them, and you're like, I really just don't care. Okay, however it is, you're ignoring a situation. Let's see what the situation is. How did you get into this situation? Oh, I see why you're standing your ground over here. It looks like gossip, you guys. It looks like somebody was gossiping, something like that. Or they're really mad because they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. There is also that, so take it how it resonates, because I either have gossip and opinionated. With the opinions of the Seven of Cups, somebody is very opinionated. Somebody is really running their mouth, or someone is mad at you and they're still very opinionated. So it feels to me like something happened where there was a big, huge disagreement, and maybe this person is overly opinionated. Okay. And maybe it was even you. Maybe you became opinionated towards them. You didn't like what they were doing and you told them, and this made them mad, right? So this is why your Two of Swords is in reverse over here, because this is really showing that conflict. It almost feels like you want them to stop forcing the issue. Stop forcing the issue. Stop talking about it. Stop forcing the issue. Either that, or you know that you should stop forcing the issue, right? Take it how it resonates, because whatever it is that's in your energy is you're forcing an issue, they're forcing an issue, but however it is, this card tells you things will fall into place if you just let it go. Okay, so and of course also the Two of Swords is also telling you ignoring solutions. Okay, this sometimes makes the issue worse. If this is money, if this is all about money, then ignoring, and you have money here. Okay, so if you're ignoring the situation about money, that could actually make it worse. But no matter what, you still need to let it go, because forcing the issue is not going to help it get to where it needs to be, you guys. Okay, and yes, it does feel like it's a little fearful. Okay, with the Two of Swords, it's fearful because you're wearing this blindfold, which means you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so this can cause anxiety, you know, because you're blinded. You're blinding yourself to the what's the possibility, right? You don't know what the possibility is. And I think that might be why you can't let it go. Okay. So you're really standing your ground and you're really guarded. So I do now know why that I felt this guarded scenario coming up. You are very guarded towards this situation, this person. But you have the power over here in the present, keeping your power, keeping your strength within yourself, manifesting. That's very good, because even though you have this in your energy of the Two of Swords and you're kind of fearful of the unknown, you're still manifesting and taking the action. It feels like you're really trying to fix the scenario. But remember what it also says. Sometimes things have to let themselves fix themselves. Watch the impatience of how things are going, because if you're forcing it to happen with the power over here, look at, I mean, that's forceful. If you're too forceful with the situation, it's not going to have the timing it needs to resolve itself, okay, to get back to the prosperity, the love, money, however it is, whatever your prosperity is, right? So whatever it's relating to. and you have the sun coming out because you're manifesting for this bliss, this freedom, this happiness. Yeah, trying to use the passion over here. The star, but it feels like, in some ways you feel like there was wasted time, wasted money, somebody wasted money, somebody's a waste of time. Something feels wasted. Maybe you wasted too much energy on something. This whole event maybe is a waste of your time and energy. It's causing some insecurities. You're not sure exactly what's happening. Here we go now with the star and the Four of Cups together. It's like excessive waste of energy. It's almost feeling like I am, oh my gosh, like almost like I'm waiting for something to happen, but I don't know exactly what's going to happen. And it's causing this anxiety, and there's that anxiety again in your energy. It's almost like you're waiting for something to happen. You're even a little fearful of what the outcome is going to be. And it's only because you feel like it's so burdensome and, you know, so wasteful. The Knight of Wands. Something moderately coming in, someone moderately coming in. There's that passion again. You're very passionate about what your fertility is. Could be having passions for this fire sign. We're going to use fire. Spirit is letting us know that fire is the main energy that's going on in this reading for you, Libra. So it could be, this is Aries, and now you could be dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Lots of Leo energy. I got 3 Leo cards. So, but we do have Aries coming in now. So, but it's moderately moving with passion. But it does feel like you're waiting for something to happen with this person, this thing. Okay. It's kind of like, what are you doing? Ace of Cups coming up. There's those insecurities of not knowing whether this is going to be an ending or is this going to fix itself with the Ace of Cups upside down. You don't know if that's going to happen. And this is why you are upside down. It's the whole idea of not knowing which way this is going to turn. If this is a friend, it could be that your friend was being mischievous. Okay, maybe you guys were out having a great time and then something happened. Okay, and then words were exchanged. We have a lot of communication up here with the swords, right? And communications were said, and now you don't know if this friendship is going to continue or this love relationship. However, this is, it could even be a job. Maybe words were exchanged on the job site, and so you're very worried about what is coming, what is going to happen. And it's almost like you're stuck in your head trying to think, how is the outcome going to be with this situation? Is this, you know, and it, once again, feeling drained, feeling like it's a waste. I don't know if I just wasted my breath. I don't know if I should stop doing these. Is it, you know, a squirrel that just needs to stop and I should just, you know, fix it? Is it going to fix itself? It feels like it was an opinionated argument that went awry, you guys. That ended up in like a war zone type of scenario. And it wasn't, you didn't see it happening that way. It was, that's the way this feels. It feels like words were exchanged in the near past. It feels like it's only been a couple of weeks. Opinions were said, it hurt somebody, whether it was you or them. Now you don't know if you want to come towards them and fix it, or if they're going to come towards you and fix it. And it just feels like it was something that got out of control. And now you're in your mind trying to figure out, oh boy, what's going to happen? 2 of Cups, yeah, you don't even know if it's a love relationship. You don't even know if this person even loves you anymore. Did I push them away so hard that, you know, or did they push me away so hard that I don't love them anymore? This could be cross watcher or yourself. Okay, so you're gonna have to take this the way that it resonates. I'm gonna go off of you because it is your reading. So it looks to me like you're not sure if they still love you. That's the way it looks. It looks like they were so mad because you tried to tell them something and it caused this kind of war. It feels like war, like we're at war. I don't know. They tried to start a war with you over something that was minute. Why does it feel so minute? Why does it feel like it was just a minor disagreement or something that I had said and they took it so wrong? Yeah, war. They're mad. Here's your person again. They are mad. They did not like what you had to say. And now it's just hanging around. Now, just completely hanging around. Inactive. It's like you guys are at a stalemate with the hangman over here. It's stalemate. Not coming at each other at all. Okay, in the near future over here, you have the positive movement forward. Let's see how this is going to work here, guys. Maybe it was even insecurities of them not doing something at home. You know what I mean? Like if you're married, maybe they weren't doing their job at home and you had said something to them, like you're not contributing, you know, you're not contributing enough to this homestead, right? You're not contributing enough to the bank account. You're not contributing enough to the chores. Something like that also feels that way as well for some of you. Okay, so over here with the positive movement forward. Yeah, moving on, moving towards, and you got 2 cards of movement. Moving on from what burdens you. You're moving on away from this energy. And it's you, Knight of Swords, that's you. You moving away from this. You're guarded, you're taking the challenge, you know, you're not going to allow this energy anymore. You're moving past what burdens you. It's overburdening you now. And you're moving away from that with the Ace of Pentacles. You're like, that's it. I can't do this right now. Because it doesn't feel like we're going to get anywhere with this. It feels like it's dead. Dead in the water, like a dead fish, right? It's dead in the water with the Ace of Pentacles upside down. You're moving away from it because all we're going to do is just sit over here and continue to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. It feels like it's kind of going in a circle and it's not going exactly where you want it to go. So you're fleeing from the situation. Or, you know, whatever the argument is, you're moving away from it. Which is good because that'll bring your 2 of Swords into right side up. Saying now I have the realizations of where I should go and it's not sitting in this energy. And you're still like, but remember with the 6 of Swords, you're still in protection mode. And what are you doing? Standing your ground. So you're still guarded. You're still guarded no matter what. Why? Because this person still feels a little unstable. It's them who feels so unstable. It's them that doesn't seem to be making the transition between what we're doing. It's almost like, see, because with the 6 of Swords, it's like you gave advice to someone. Okay, here we go now, right? Here we go. You gave advice to someone. Okay. And that's what happened. It became overwhelming. You tried to give them advice. What did I say? It seems more like they took it like you were being opinionated when you felt that you were giving advice. So it feels like this was misunderstanding on your part. But maybe you did it kind of harshly. But did you really? Did you really? Because I see you really calm and cool. And maybe they, you know, if they're a fire sign, you know, maybe they took it, or a Pisces over here, maybe they took it wrong, right? They took it wrong. Like maybe they thought you were being snide about it or something, right? And you were just like, okay, well, I think, right? Because it kind of feels that way. But in your mind and the way you felt in your heart, you were giving them advice. And they seen it as, oh, you're so opinionated. Okay, so now you're just kind of getting past the situation because you feel there's nothing you can do at this time. Okay, there's just nothing you can do. There has to become an ending to this whole situation in which you are pretty much moving past it and putting an ending to it. You're putting a stop to it. You're like, this is moving nowhere. I'm putting a stop to it. This really feels more like a friendship, or it could be love more than anything. Yeah, backsliding relationship. It's making the relationship backslide no matter what. You know it is, though, because it doesn't feel like they're going to take any more advice. You could have even been trying to give more advice and moving towards more advice in the near future as well, trying to fix what was overburdening, and it's just not working as well. Because look, you were determined, backsliding and determined to get to where you need to be. So it could be 2 in 1. You could be moving away from that energy, but you also could have been giving more advice with the positive movement forward. You were like, I was just trying to give you advice, and that's the way it was, but now I'm moving past this energy, right? So, but you're waiting for something to happen. I still feel that. What are you waiting for happen? The Tower. Shocking calamity of love. I just keep getting this overwhelming feeling like you're waiting for something because of the 4 of Cups. The shock and the calamity of the love is coming with the Strength upside down. It's like you're waiting for this backsliding relationship to come fold. Take this, you're like taking, but you have the emotional loss. So you're taking the emotional loss with the Tower. It's bailing out. You're going to have to bail out of the love because there's no strength. You're finding that there's a weakness now built and that this person is not coming towards you. So that paranoia, kind of fearful anxiety that you have kind of feels like this is why you had it, because you knew that this person is not going to do what they need to do. And you see that happening right before your eyes. Okay, so yeah, they do not have the strength that you have to get through this. In fact, it doesn't even feel like they want to. It just feels like the relationship is now, the shock and the calamity is, it's backsliding. I'm determined to get to where I want to be, but there's this inconsistency between us. There's always this big disagreement. It almost feels like you're trying to get past this. You ended that. It's kind of like, can we just kind of surrender together and kind of take this approach to to try to manage and fix this conflict, and they're not doing it. It was like that's what happened, right? That was what you were kind of fearful of, is that they're not going to do so. They're not going to accept it. Nope. News coming in, the Page of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles upside down. But this is your person again, bringing you news, bringing you a message. Bringing you a message saying, well, it's going to be okay, though. What? Okay, it has to be a little further in the future then. Because it's like you had the shock, the calamity of the love, where there was weakness and contradictions going on. And then all of a sudden they're going to message you and they're going to say, it's okay, though. I've kind of had, maybe I had my priorities a little upside down. Maybe I'm ready now to make the changes for the better. Everything's going to be okay. This has to be a little bit further in the future, guys. Okay, so it's like, it's getting down there. So I'm going to say within a month or so, this one's going to pop in. It's kind of like, this is what's happening in the near future within, the beginning of the timeline, and then coming down towards the next month or so. Towards the end, it's like they have this revelation and they're just like, I think we're going to close this case, right? I think maybe kind of taking it a little overboard. Because, yeah, that's your person coming in, right? But they do want you to know they don't like that the relationship was stagnant. We've seen it stagnate here. They don't like the idea that it was stagnant. They don't like the idea that, you know, this happened. So they're going to try to want to fix it. This makes me feel like they're kind of apologizing without really apologizing. Okay. They understand that the inconsistencies that they had were frustrating you. And that maybe this whole situation had some misunderstandings. That's pretty much what they want to say, you know. I'm sorry we had misunderstandings. So, but without really, I don't really hear an apology so much, but that doesn't mean the apology isn't there, right? But that's definitely them coming in, letting you know. Ace of Wands. They're holding out an olive branch. There's your apology, you guys. Holding out an olive branch to you is pretty much the same as an apology, telling you I would like to fix things. I don't want this war to continue. I don't want us to ignore each other. Yeah, I'd like to be friends again. I understand we had, you know, a tiff and, you know, a misunderstanding. And, you know, to you, you're like, maybe you're even saying, you know, I don't know, you know, you really want to call it a misunderstanding. I thought, you know, you started a war. And, take it how it resonates, right? But that's pretty much their apology coming in to say, you know, let's start this again. Okay. The angels say trust. Just have trust that success is on its way. Anything else? Peaceful resolution. Yep, there it is too. Peaceful resolution. Okay, so we have a peaceful resolution. If this is for love, we'll get a couple of angel romance cards. But remember, the angel romance cards are always have to be for love. So we'll just see how they're working here. Love yourself first. So let's get into that love yourself first thing and start loving yourself. That way you can start that, you know, don't worrying about them so much. Start worrying about your, you know, how you feel deep down inside, right, Libra? Okay, so, and then you have heart-to-heart conversations. You guys will have that heart-to-heart conversation. That's this right here in that near future, coming out of the bottom of the near future, right? So you have to get through all of this first, this leaving and trying to tell them, I don't want to fight anymore, and then them contradicting everything, and then them feeling like they need to bail out, and you know, all of that. And then in the end, you have this, right? So it's kind of like one step to the next. Anything else? Anything else for Libra? I don't see anything else. So that was it for you guys on that one. And within this process, let's see what animal you need to be. I haven't done those in a while. What animal should Libra be? Whoa, hello, the bear. Use power with wisdom. We see the power here. We see that wisdom over here, being that Queen of Swords, using that logical thinking and being wise. So very beautiful. Just stay the bear, stay true to yourself, and everything looks like it's going to be okay in the end. It just looks like it's going to be a little rocky. Okay, guys, and that was a reading for you. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.